A lot of people watch the Super Bowl only for the commercials. I'm not saying that's me. I actually am a big football fan, but I really enjoy the commercials because it's an opportunity for us to learn something. Now, I'm not talking about just enjoyment, although they are pretty entertaining. I'm talking about how you can watch another video and apply that to your own video presentation skills. We can actually learn from seeing other videos, whether it's somebody else inside a Facebook group going live or whether it's TV or commercials. There is something we can pull from this. So in this video, I want to take my favorite commercial from this past Super Bowl and we're going to break it down and we're going to learn something from it that is going to make your videos all that much better. Are you ready? It's going to be so much fun. I love it. Okay, my favorite commercial. By the way, what was your favorite commercial from the Super Bowl? Because if you guys like this type of video, I will do another one, and you guys can pick which one we will do next. How's that sound? Okay. So my favorite video has to be by far the BudLight commercial with Miles Teller, and not just because it's Miles Teller, but because it is a absolutely perfect example of the hero story model. So if you've done a challenge with me, you've learned the hero story model, and it is brilliantly done. It actually is also, it's a great example of hook story call to action, which you also have learned if you've done a challenge with me. So I'm going to go ahead and play the video just in case you haven't seen it, and then we will break it down and break it apart. All ready? Okay, it takes me a minute to pull up this. I got to share a screen here, so hang with me. It takes me a moment. Okay, so you should now be seeing the video. I'm going to play it now.
The estimated hold time is now less than 96 minutes. We thank you for your patience.
Sorry, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, please hold.
The Bush Guide, cold and smooth.
Okay. What did you see? What did you see in that video? Let's talk about hook story call to action. Did it have a hook? Oh, yeah. Was there a story, a brilliantly told story? And was there a call to action? The call to action was very subtle. That is for sure. I'll give you that. But there was a call to action in there as well. So let's break it down. Let's break down all of those elements, including how the storytelling model, the hero storytelling model was actually used. So who was the hero in this commercial? Who was the hero in this commercial? You actually have two heroes. Miles is the hero for saving the day, if you will. Or you could also look at it and say BudLight is the hero, which is really what that company was going for. They wanted to be seen as the hero in this particular situation. Okay. What was the goal? What was the goal of this particular commercial or story? It was to get through the customer service, get through to customer service and get some problem solved. That was the goal. The obstacle was 96 minutes of hold time, or less than 96 minutes of hold time. All right? Yes? You got me? You're with me? Okay. So that was the obstacle. What was the lesson from this particular video? It's kind of a toss-up between enjoy the moment or make the best of the situation that you have, enjoy your life, have fun, even in the yucky moments, right? That was the lesson. Now, how is it actually connected to the company? It was connected. This gets into that subtle little bit of call to action, right? But that it's at the very end, the only words are BudLight is easy to drink, easy to enjoy. And so the message there is, again, subtle, drink our beer, you make light of these moments. You can create this same kind of moment. It's brilliantly done. Okay, so that was the story, but let's back up and talk about the hook. What was the hook in this particular commercial? The hook was the phone, customer service, already on hold for 56 minutes, and the music. It was like in seconds, you knew exactly what was going on. Brilliant storytelling. Yeah, you didn't take any words. In fact, there's no conversation in the whole commercial. It's all visual. Okay. But that was the hook because immediately you go, oh, yeah, been there. I can connect to that. I've been on hold. I've dreaded that hold music. Right. And then as it pans down to her face, you immediately get that it's not quite an eye roll, but it's pretty darn close. Let's look at it again. Hold on. I got to get back in there. Okay. Not Bush.
The estimated hold time is now less than 96 minutes.
Okay, so what you saw was the phone, the time, the music, her eyes. It was that slow blink. Yes. And then this is another good little hook. Keep going. The dog crying is brilliant. Like anybody who has dogs, oh my gosh, you just have to love this whole particular video, right? So then it goes on, and now we get into the story. I mean, there's a sound. Look at how well they've used sound effects in pulling into make a bad moment better. Make it interesting and fun and dance and be comfortable in your own home. And it's a great story around relationships, right? Okay. So that is how you can take something as simple as a commercial and break it down and see how they tell the story. How do they apply hook, story, call to action? And use that as ways to inspire your own videos and your own journey in telling better stories and doing better videos. So I'd love to know what else you got out of this particular commercial. Any nuggets that you saw that maybe I haven't picked up on yet. But more than that, my ask of you today is if you like this, if you like me breaking down this video and talking about these different components, let me know and we'll do another one. But here's the key, the key that I want to make sure you get out of this is that anything that you observe, whether it is a commercial, a television show, a movie, even a book that you read, a podcast that you listen to, maybe it's watching other people go live, take a minute and not just enjoy that moment, but really think about what can I learn from this and how do I break down whatever models they're using in their storytelling and tell it in my own, right? So how do I apply this to my own world and my own life and my own videos that I am doing? All right. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I certainly enjoyed it. And I could break down about 5 or 6 other videos in the same way. So let me know if you want me to do that. All right, guys. Happy Monday.